Hi, my name's Randy Utz, and the play that I decided to discuss today was The Children's Hour by Lillian Hellman. I picked this play because it was very tragic, and it hung with me for a while after reading it. Martha's death at the end is very unnecessary and very just heartbreaking, senseless, and it really touches me in a way that plays don't usually have never done before. Miss Tillman, who should seem like she's not she's an unsympathetic character, in the end might be the most harmed living character. And so I thought about it a lot, and that's why I decided to talk about the play today. The two characters that I'm going to look at are Martha, who is owns and operates with her partner Karen a boarding school for girls, and Miss Tillman, who is the grandmother of the young girl who makes the accusation, Mary. I picked these two characters because they are, like I said, the two most harmed characters in the story, and the conflict in the story kind of revolves around their actions. We first meet Martha at the beginning of the play. On the first day, we see Mary. She has a fake fainting spell and is carried off to an office that Martha then enters, where she gets into a discussion about Karen, or with Karen, about having her aunt leave because her aunt is very frustrating and ornery. And then we meet Miss Tillman at the end of that night, towards the middle of the play, when Mary has ran away from the school and fled to her grandmother's house. And her grandmother is very naive towards her granddaughter, though I think partially self-aware of this. She's also very privileged, and that comes out in the way that she relates to the world around her. Um, Now, I think Martha, the way she acts in regards to the social issue, that being of homosexuality, is it's revealed she has feelings for Karen, but she has to keep them a secret because society at the time, and even now, um, sometimes was very harsh towards people who had these feelings of homosexuality. Miss Tillman, on the other hand, I think is bigoted towards homosexuals because when you come from a place of privilege, you are more susceptible to buying into the biases and such of a society, which causes which causes these bigoted feelings. Um, these two characters come into conflict after Mary decides to falsely accuse these women of having an affair to get out of being punished. The women rush over to Miss Tillman's house and confront her and Mary over these accusations, and but nothing really gets solved from this. They try to get to the bottom of the accusation, but Miss Tillman resists and Mary resists, and things just kind of don't go anywhere. There is no resolution. Um, Now, the social theme of homosexuality, I like again. That's not Nothing is really resolved in the story because once once her life gets taken, or she takes her own life, there is no way for a satisfactory conclusion. There's no Miss Tillman is also comes out of this very hurt. Now, one of the lessons that I'm gonna take away from this class is that no matter where we're from, we just kind of all want to be accepted, and we just want to fit into the society around us. We see this in FOB by David Huang, where we saw three Chinese immigrants in various stages of immigration, where they decided that trying to fit in and trying to find their place in American culture. And we also see that in Zoot Suits, where the Pachuco culture, while not trying to fit into the greater society, they're trying to fit in with their peers and be accepted with their peers. And I think that's probably a feeling that runs between all of us. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad that this class showed that to me.